Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. In this episode, we are on the 4th day of my Japan trip, and we are in Akihabara, which is the neighborhood of Japan that is related to geek culture. And here in Japan, they call geek culture otaku, and otaku really relates to anime, manga, video games. This is also the place where maybe cosplay started. But yeah, it has to do a lot with pop culture, and you're really gonna see a lot of mecca stores, a lot of video game stores, a lot of things that have to do, well, as I said, with culture and a lot of cool stuff. So for anybody that likes entertainment, well, this is the place to come. It's one of the #1 places for all these things. So without any further ado, let's explore.
Akihabara, nestled in the heart of Tokyo, is a bustling mecca for tech and anime enthusiasts, with lively streets adorned with video games, toys, and manga stores. Known as Electric Town, it's an otaku haven, offering everything from anime figurines to cutting-edge tech gadgets. Akihabara is steeped in pop culture, where specialized stores sell retro games and the latest electronic innovations. It's a place where cosplayers roam, blending the futuristic allure of modern technology with the whimsy of animated fantasy, creating a district that's a dynamic blend of contemporary tech and otaku culture.
I just arrived in Akihabara and I found a little store on the side. It was a Gundam store, and then I went inside it and it's huge. This is kind of like being in a sort of convention. So in America and in Europe, we actually have to pay to go to conventions in order to see a lot of statues and little miniatures that are being made. But here at Akihabara, they have huge stores, and this store just has Gundams. And they do have other things such as Saint Seiya and a bit of anime statues like Dragon Ball. But mostly it is the Gundam stuff and a lot of the robot stuff. And I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it does kind of remind me of my childhood because I used to watch these cartoons, or should I say animes, when I was a kid. And yeah, I'm kind of blown away by all the colors, all the details, and all the things that they just have in one simple store next to the metro station.
The Tamashii Nations Store is an unparalleled paradise for Gundam enthusiasts. Its Gundam Museum stands as a homage to the iconic series, showcasing intricate models, life-size replicas, and exclusive collectibles. Nestled within the store, the museum provides an immersive experience, making it an essential stop for anyone seeking an authentic glimpse into the Gundam series and the broader anime world.
And here I find myself in the main neighborhood of Akihabara, which is kind of overwhelming because there's a bunch of really big buildings all surrounding me and all on this main street. And every single building has video game stuff, DVDs. They also have maid cafes, because here a very popular thing to do is to go to one of those maid cafes where girls are dressed like maids, and then they do some very cute songs and all that stuff. It's very touristic. It's super duper expensive. It's probably not recommended to actually do something like that just because it is very expensive. But yeah, a lot of these stores have to do with video games. And then they also have like big arcades too, which, you know, on the western side of the world, arcades are kind of dying, but here in Japan, arcades are still very popular. But yeah, it's overwhelming to see that they have so many stores, and they all have pretty much like 10 floors of electronics in them.
The main commercial street in Akihabara is a bustling hub with expansive buildings hosting multi-level stores that cater to various interests, particularly celebrating otaku culture. While wandering the streets, I encountered a massive Gigo arcade building that mostly offered gachapons and UFO catchers, which left me disappointed. Thankfully, other nearby arcades offer more traditional video games, providing a better gaming experience that, oddly enough, seems to be losing popularity.
So here I am in one of many stores like this in Akihabara, which have a lot of figurines, and they're over multiple floors. And it is kind of crazy. They have figurines that are very expensive, also very cheap stuff too. They have secondhand stuff, they have new stuff. And it's not just figurines, because they have floors that have a lot of mangas, floors that have more electronic stuff, floors that specialize in cards. But yeah, it's kind of crazy how much they put in one just small little densely packed place. And yeah, like I said, some of the prices are good, some of the prices are bad, but yeah, be sure to make your conversions if you are actually buying here, because you might think that it's very cheap in yen, and then when you convert it to your currency, it's going to be super duper expensive. But yeah, it is fun to see. And if you don't want to buy anything, just look at it as a museum.
The main store that I visited in Akihabara, even though there are others similar to this one, was Radio Kaikan, which is a collector's haven featuring multi-level floors dedicated to rare and exclusive collectibles. The store hosts an array of merchandise from iconic franchises like One Piece, Dragon Ball, and Saint Seiya. Each floor offers an immersive experience for fans with figurines, action figures, and memorabilia. Besides these, the store also boasts a section dedicated to trading cards, attracting collectors and enthusiasts seeking a diverse range of collectible items from their favorite series. It's a treasure trove that caters to anime aficionados, providing an extensive collection of coveted items that reflect the vibrant world of anime and manga.
In Akihabara, one thing that is really cool to do is some Mario Karting. Yes, this is an otaku neighborhood, so there is a Mario Kart experience. And with Safwan, we actually just completed it right now, and we're still in the garage. It's a little bit smelly, but it is really worth it. And also, as a pro tip, don't wait for the last minute to do this kind of experience. Otherwise, it's going to be super expensive. It could be about 120 USD, but if you book in advance, maybe $45, 2 months is a pretty good lead time to do that. And also, don't be shy to maybe also try to use ChatGPT to email them in Japanese, because the other websites that have English they'll probably cheat you in the price. But yeah, it was super duper fun. It lasts a whole hour. We go through many different streets, and it's a Japanese way. They put a lot of thought into it. So yeah, be sure to do that in Akihabara.
Karting through the streets of Tokyo offers a thrilling and unique experience, allowing participants to race through the city's vibrant districts. It's a high-octane way to explore iconic landmarks and enjoy the city's bustling energy from a different perspective. Additionally, participants often wear costumes resembling popular characters or superheroes, adding a fun and quirky element to the adventure, transforming the streets into a real-life racing track for these costume thrill seekers.
The thing about Akihabara is that everything is pretty much for tourists. So if you're trying to look for really good deals, sometimes it is a little bit difficult. I kind of did mention, but you kind of have to look into smaller streets and you might see some stores that have better deals. But if you don't want everything to be new, well, sometimes you could also go to stores like Book Off or Trader that have second-hand figurines and video games, and you might be able to find better deals. And yeah, it is kind of amazing, once again, how many floors these stores have, because truly it is pretty crazy. I'm actually into a lot of the retro stuff, and unfortunately, I don't know why, but for some reason I'm having a little bit of a harder time finding some of the retro games and the retro figurines, especially, that I like. But yeah, the stores do have some, but you kind of have to really look for them.
Book Off, known for its diverse offerings, stocks shelves with second-hand games and books, appealing to thrifty gamers. Though some collectibles carry high prices due to tourists' willingness to overspend, the store remains a treasure trove, particularly for its manga section offering budget-friendly items. Conversely, Trader 2 in Akihabara, emphasizing gaming and anime culture, features a rich array of gaming options, but like Book Off and most other stores in Akihabara, inflates prices due to high tourist demand. Sealed video game consoles and games contribute to these inflated costs. However, they do offer junk bins with affordable yet sometimes functional gaming gear, attracting budget-conscious gamers.
Akihabara truly is an amazing place for people who love video games, mangas, and just to simply have fun. Although I must say that there's maybe just too many tourists and the shops are a little bit too touristic for my taste.
Yeah, it's definitely overcrowded. So I would advise you guys, if you want to come to Akihabara, come here early. The shops starts opening around 11 a.m. But you can beat the crowd if you're already here around 10ish, and you spot the places that you like, and so you can visit them before it gets too crowded, because they're the space is very limited inside of them.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, as you guys probably guessed it, this is the end of the video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed Akihabara. And if you did enjoy it, please be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. And yeah, there's going to be more videos on Japan like usual. Whoa. The trip is just starting in some ways. So I'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye-bye.